原爆とか原爆とかね、言葉で言うのは簡単だけど、やはり福島に私住んでてみんなさ、東京の人がやんやんやってくれてるけど、やっぱりそれを体感した上で広島に来て何を感じるのかっていうね、昨日もテレビでやってたけど、本当に多くの人が本当にむごい死に方、原爆で出してるでしょ。原発の事故はさ、そういう死に方はまだほとんどないわけよね。ないけどね。だからこっちは本当にウォークラインでしょ。完全にある意味ではね。落としたわけだからね。それでそれだけの人が亡くなった。
Because of the Fukushima situation, Japan is the focus of tremendous attention from around the world. And people are really asking, what is Japan going to do about this? That is another reason why if Japan were to rise up now and say, hey, let's get rid of nuclear weapons, in fact, it would really be ideal. From my point of view, it would be ideal for Japan to stand up and say, let's get rid of nuclear everything. Japan has the most powerful nuclear industry in the world. This is the center of the nuclear industry. Toshiba and Hitachi own Westinghouse and GE, right? They are the ones who make the reactors. This is an industry that manages this country, or has been until now. The same people, the same companies are doing both. The atomic power people and the atomic weapons people are all the same people. And the nuclear industry as a whole is the largest obstacle to getting rid of nuclear weapons. The Fukushima context has led to a tremendous political change in Japan, and we could see that very clearly today. Here in Hiroshima, the mayor and most people, I believe, still want to keep them separate. Okay? These are two different things. It is not the same thing to have an accident as to actually deliberately kill people. We're in the process now of finding out that it's just, we don't know how to control this power. It's too dangerous. It's too dirty. We don't know what to do with the waste. We don't know how to keep the weapons from getting out of control. I suspect that it's going to take a while, but eventually I think we will be getting rid of nuclear here in Japan. We don't really know what happened up there. We don't know what the result is. It isn't over yet, right? It's still leaking. They're finding record levels of radiation here and there. We don't know how much of Fukushima Prefecture has been lost permanently. We don't know how bad the hit was to the agriculture. We don't know how bad the hit is to fishing. There's a lot of things we don't know yet. And we don't know how many people are going to get sick and what kind of sickness they're going to get. I don't think the recovery of Hiroshima can be replicated in the Fukushima area. Hiroshima was a huge amount of neutron and gamma radiation, which did irradiate material and create a lot of fission byproducts, but mostly very, very short-lived byproducts. Most of the residual radiation here was gone in 100 hours. Like about 80% of it was gone in 100 hours. Within 2 weeks, we were pretty much back down to normal. Whereas coming out of Fukushima is all this long-lived radioactive substances, strontium and cesium and even iodine. Uranium and plutonium is blown out all over the place. The type of radiation is so different that it is obviously more like Chernobyl than Hiroshima. And Chernobyl, you know, there's a whole big area that you can't live in around Chernobyl 25 years later. There are big studies going on now about internal exposure for people in Chernobyl. And people living near Chernobyl have huge levels of cesium and other kinds of materials inside them, and we still don't really know what that has done or is going to do to them, although a lot of them, lots of people in that area are sick. one kind of sickness or another, mostly fatigue and blood disorders, various kinds of odd diseases. There's this big area of Fukushima Prefecture that no one is going to live in for a long time, and that could get bigger because of what's happening right now.
Probably the message they would like to tell or convey to us is that peace is the most important thing, I think.